Hey everyone, today I'll be teaching you how to make these delicious and easy candy yams. So let's get started with the video. Begin by cleaning 4 sweet potatoes. Then fill a large pot with water. Add your sweet potatoes into the pot. Add just enough water to cover your potatoes. Now place the pot on the stove and bring your pot to a boil. Boil your sweet potatoes for about 15 to 20 minutes. You want to be able to pierce your fork into the sweet potatoes, but you still want them to be slightly underdone. So basically you'll be able to pierce it with your fork but not all the way through your potato. That way you can cut your sweet potatoes but they'll still keep their shape. Once your sweet potatoes have finished cooking, peel off the skin. If you make a cut on the skin and then peel it off, it should be easy to take the rest of the skin off. Once you've peeled the skin off of all of your sweet potatoes, start cutting the sweet potatoes into slices. By the way, after you boil your sweet potatoes, they are way easier to cut. When you're finished, set your sweet potatoes to the side. In a baking dish, add a layer of butter. Then add a layer of your sliced sweet potatoes. After that, add another layer of butter. Then add 1 to 2 tablespoons of white sugar. And 1 to 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Then sprinkle some cinnamon over everything until it is covered. And finally sprinkle some ground nutmeg and ground cloves. Repeat this process until you run out of sweet potatoes. I don't really measure when it comes to making yams. I believe I used 1 stick of butter for the yams and honestly for the sugar, it really depends on how sweet you want your yams. So I just kept adding 1 to 2 tablespoons of white sugar and brown sugar for each layer. For the cinnamon, you can add as much as you want. I usually just sprinkle enough to cover everything. And for the nutmeg and cloves, I do recommend going easy on those since they do have a really strong flavor. So just a tiny sprinkle. Cover your baking dish in tin foil and then place your yams in the oven at 350 degrees. Then bake your yams for 30 minutes. Once the 30 minutes are up, baste your candy yams until they are completely covered, and then place them back into the oven for another 20 to 30 minutes, or until your candy yams are as tender as you want them to be. You'll know your candy yams are ready when you can pierce a fork through them. And this is the finished result. These candy yams are super easy and super simple to make. They are absolutely delicious. I've been making my candy yams like this since I was a kid. I know everyone has their different way of doing it, but this way was easier for me and it's still easy, so I use it to this day. The candy yams are sweet and soft and delicious, and they're a great side. I hope the video was helpful and that you all enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everything I used in this video will be down in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!